Hello everybody and welcome to this 4th Saturday garden update for February. Here I'm starting in this spot, but I have some new projects that I've completed that I'll show you. You may have already noticed one of them. This is a plant pot made out of my son Joseph's old bed. I cut the base of it off and I just fashioned it into this. I've lined it inside with some thin boards, make it look nice, and decided to put the field maple air layering into it here. So yeah, that's got loads of room to grow. So it's kind of inspired by this plant pot here that the sycamore was in, that I put that into last year. I also, over this side, made another plant pot, two of them out of Joseph's old bed. I can show you some construction photos at the end of this video and you can see exactly what material I used. It took me about 10 days to finish the project. I didn't build it in a rush, I just went nice and slowly. But yes, here is the hydrangea and here's all the rest of the plants. You can see where the sun is now reached. It is now shining higher in the sky as we are moving towards spring, which is always nice. I'm actually in a t-shirt, but I'll be back inside before you know it, editing this video. And here we are. You can see some slabs here. Now this was the slabs that I used to build the frog lair, which is round there, but I'll show you what I've been doing. Here's all of these. I potted up this field maple here as I figured it was ready, and it had actually filled the little pot nicely that it was growing in, so I'm glad I didn't dig it out too prematurely. I'll show you the greenhouse in a minute. Through here I have managed to get rid of all of the tree that I had in a big pile here. Where has it gone? Well, some of it is underneath here. This ground is very squelchy because it's full of wood and sticks and branches. I couldn't find any more space though for the rest of it, so I've just half buried it at the back, and that can just decay slowly. There's also loads underneath here. There's some large logs and lots of small sticks like that compacted together. In the compost heap I decided to put all of the leaves and the faster composting material from the top of the tree. Here is the tree. You can see exactly just how much I went for it and pruned it. I've still got the tree out the front. Now I think I'm going to just put the rest of that up here, and I'm just going to store it as much of that as I can in there as possible. Get my words out. I also put some more of those logs and sticks in these little holes down here. I decided to remove some of these bricks and stack them out the way, the bottom of the garden, and I'm going to put some peppers or some plants or whatever I decide in here, because I did some research and found that actually if you bury wood and logs, but also nitrogen sources like cut grass clippings or comfrey tea is another good one, that will help to break down the wood, and the bacteria living in it will generate heat, and so potentially could keep these plants alive through winter, such as peppers. Now it's very warm in here, even with this I keep calling it a conservatory. The greenhouse has that piece missing. It kind of blew away in a breeze, but it's just down there. I went and found it. I have to get some string to hold that in, but then this will be really, really hot in here, and all of this stuff will start growing. This is all of my beetroots. They all look like they're starting to get a little bit of green, so they're starting to grow. This stuff over here was down on the floor in previous videos. This is buddleias. There's some sedums here and various other bits and bobs. There's some acers at the back. These were dying and my work was going to throw them away in a bin, but I was allowed to take them and I nurtured them back to health, at least the one on the right. I think the one on the left will be fine as well. I just need to leave them be and they should do well. There's all my hebes over there. It's a lovely day today. Can't get over how sunny it is. It's always nice. Down here, yes, I've pulled some of these plants. Oh, look, the hawthorn. This is a hawthorn tree starting to grow. I won't have any peppers on this desk for a while. I built that extension of the pallet bench. I think that was in my last video. I was thinking of building it up another level. This bit of wood wasn't for that idea. That was just something to tie the string around. I might have to move it over all the way there so that the wind doesn't blow the plant pots off the desk. Yeah, might do that another time. But yes, I was thinking of building a multi-level bench, but then decided no, it's a pain in the neck to get to when I want to water it. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing on this pallet here. Everything's looking good. The frog state. This is kind of the latest little frog habitat, which is just a water source. I do need to think of something that I can put in there, like some duckweed or something, which will maybe feed off the algae. The frog also lives, I think the frog lives down there as well, and he's got a little house there. I haven't seen him going in and out of there, but he might do. And yes, there's everything. There's the whole garden. There we are. And here is an update of these peppers. These are the yellow bell peppers, which are really starting to grow. I gave them a little bit of comfrey tea the other day because some of them were starting to turn yellow. These ones are still quite small. These are the chili jalapeno ones. So I've given them all a little bit of comfrey, and hopefully they'll grow fast, although they haven't responded too fast since I've given them that drink, probably a few days ago. Here's all the orange bells. So yes, these are some of the peppers that will probably go in the greenhouse and all in the pots and everywhere else out there. So yeah, I will keep you posted on where these go. And thank you all for watching. Coming up next are the construction pictures.